Let's go to page 219, number 11. It says a boat cruised downstream for 3 hours. So let's go and draw a boat. Okay, going downstream, and t equal to 3 hours. And then it hits back, and it will take 4 hours. So it turns around, it go back up, and the time equal to 4 hours. And it says if the speed of the river, so I'm going to use W for the water. So the water is going down this way, and this is equal to 3 miles per hour. And I put right in the middle between two, so that way that means this is for both of them. Okay? And so you're looking for speed of the boat. Okay, so make the table, and for this motion problem is r times time equal to distance, and this is for going down, and this is going up. So when it's going down, the speed would be the speed of the boat plus 3. Okay, so because the water is going to help the boat go faster, so it's plus 3, and the time is 3. When it's going upstream, it's going to be b minus 3. Because the water is going to push it back to slow it down, so it's minus. And the time is 4 hours, so you go and multiply, so you got 3b plus 9. Over here you got 4b minus 12. Okay. So after you complete the table, you have to figure out what's the relationship between the two distances. So this is the distance for going down, so that is this one here. This is for the distance going up, so that's this over here. So you can see the picture that this and this are equal, right? So they are equal. So they should be equal. So 3b plus 9 equal to 4b minus 12. So minus 3b on both sides. So you got 9 equal to b minus 12. So plus 12 on both sides. So 21 equal to b. And putting the label, this would be miles per hour. So that's it for number 11. Okay, let's go to number 12. Okay, number 12, it says the moving walkway at the airport move at a rate of 5 feet per second. So here's your walkway. And this is going, so let's say this is going this way. And it's 5 feet per second. And it says if Hugh walks on the walkway that's going the same direction. So if she's over here and she's going to go that way, and it will take 50 seconds. Okay. Now on the different scenario is when the walkway is going opposite direction. Okay. And again, she's walking this way. In this case, t equal to 550 seconds. So you want to find out how fast she's walking. Okay, okay, so you can make the table. There's r times time equal to distance. So this would be the same direction, and this would be the opposite direction. They are going opposite direction. So when it's going the same direction, okay, so it will be the speed of Hugh plus 5, because she's walking and the walkway is moving at 5 feet, so they're same direction, so you add. And the time is 50 seconds. Okay, and when it's going opposite, then would be Hugh speed minus 5, because whatever she's walking, the walkway is going to push her back 5 feet per second. And it will take 550 seconds. Okay, so you can now you multiply. So you got 50h plus 250. Over here you got 550h minus 2750. Okay, and again they're going to be equal. This is the distance. This is the distance here, and this is the distance here. And you can see they are same. They are same walkway, except it's opposite direction. So they should be equal, right? Again, the distance should be equal. So you got 50h plus 250 equal to 550 h minus 2750. So let's go and solve for the, let's move the variable first. So minus 50h, minus 50h. So I got 250 equal to 500h minus 2750. So let's go and plus 2750 plus 2750. So you got 3000 equal to 500h. Divide by 500, divide by 500. So h equal to 6 feet per second. Okay, so she's working at 6 feet per second. Okay, let's go number 13. This is a boat cruise downstream for 3 hours, so t equal to 3 hours. Before heading back, so now it's going to heading back. But notice that when it says when it's going back up for 4 hours, but it was still 6 miles short. Okay, so this is still 6 miles short, so it didn't quite make it back to the original spot. It says if the speed of the river, the water is always go downstream, right? So the speed of the water is 3 miles per hour. Okay, so you want to find out what's the speed of the boat. So it's going to do the same thing. So it's r times time equal to distance. So this is going down, and this is going up. So when it's going down, it's going to be speed of the boat plus the water. Speed of the boat plus the water. At time is 3. And when it's going up, okay, the speed, it would be b minus 3. It would be the speed of the boat minus the water. Water is going to push it back. And the time is 4. So now you multiply, so you got 3b plus 9. You got 4b minus 12. Now you have to look what's the relation between the two. So if you notice over here, this is down, right? Down, going down is equal to 6 plus up. See that? Okay, so this is down. Down is equal to 6 plus up, right? And so for the down, it's going to be 3b plus 9. And the up is 4b minus 12. Okay? So again, so you substitute, you put in parentheses. Right? Again, look at this picture. So this is down equal 6 plus up. Okay, so that's why it's so important to draw the picture so you can see. Now so that's going to work it out. So you got 3b plus 9 equal to 4b minus 6, right? Combine the like terms. And I'm going to solve for the b, get rid of b, so minus 3b minus 3b. So you got 9 equal to b minus 6. And you plus 6 on both sides. So you got 15 equal to b, and this would be miles per hour. Okay, let's go to number 14. Okay, so it's the same thing, a boat cruising downstream for 4 hours. So again, you read and draw a picture accordingly, right? So it tells you that a boat going downstream for 4 hours before heading back. So it's going back up for 5 hours. And the boat was 3 miles short. So it didn't quite make it back. So it's 3 miles short. If the speed of the river is 3, okay, so over here the water is equal to 3 miles per hour. Find the speed of the boat. So you're looking for speed of the boat. Okay, so again, let's go and make the table. So r times time equal to distance. So this is going down and it's going up. So the speed of going down is going to be the speed of the boat plus the water, right? Because when you're going downstream, the water is going to carry the boat down and it's going to go faster. And the time is 4 hours. When it's going up, it's going to be speed of the boat minus the water because the water is going to push it back. Okay, and the time is 5 hours. So again, you multiply, you got 4b plus 12. You multiply, you get 5b minus 15. So again, now you have to look at the picture to see what's the relationship between the distance. See over here, the down is equal to the 3 plus up. Right? So you get down, that's the down over here, is equal to the 3 plus up. So you substitute, so for down is 4b plus 12. The up is 5b minus 15. Okay, so now you can go and try to work it out. So you got 4b plus 12 equal to 5b minus 12. So minus 4b on both sides. So you got 12 equal to b minus 12. Then plus 12 on both sides. So you got b equal to 24. And the label will be miles per hour. And that's it for number 14. Okay, let's go to number 15. Okay, it says Matthew drove from his home to a friend's house on a Saturday. And because traffic was light, and the speed was 54 miles per hour. When we returned home the next day, the average speed was 48. Okay, his total time was 17 hours. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw pictures. So here's a Matthew, and drove to a friend's house. Okay, the traffic was very light, and the average speed was 54 miles. So this is going. So 54 miles per hour. And when he's coming back, the speed was 48 miles per hour. Okay, and the total time is 17 hours. Okay, so let's go and make the table. So r times time equal to distance. So this is going, and this is return. Okay, so when it's going, the speed is 54, and the time, the speed coming back is 48. Okay, now the time, it doesn't tell you. Don't put in 17. 17 is the total. Okay, so it's not for going and it's not for return. It's for the total. So what you want to do, you want to put x over here. You don't know, so you put x. Okay. Now for return, again, you don't know what's a return, but you cannot use the x because you don't know if they're the same or not, right? So you cannot use this. Don't assume they're the same. So use a y. So you don't know, right? Okay, so you multiply, so you got 54x, 48y. Okay, so again, if you look, the distance going and distance coming back are the same. Therefore, you're going to get 54x is equal to 48y. Right? This is the distance going, the distance coming back, they are the same. Now you have two variables. So when you have two variables, you need to get two equations. So you need to get one more equation. Where it tells you that total time is 17, right? So that means x plus y equal to 17. Right? So again, that's the time going and time coming back. And the total is 17. Right? So time going, time coming back equal to 17. So now we're going to use elimination method. So I'm going to I guess you can move this over to make a substitution, but I'm going to use the elimination method. So I'm going to move this over. So minus 48y, minus 48y. So I got 54x minus 48y equal to 0. And I'm going to eliminate the y. So I'm going to multiply by 48 because 48 is lower number. So I get 48x plus 48y equal to, so get calculator, multiply out. So equal to 816. And I'm going to put this under here. So I get 48x plus 48y equal to 816. So when I add the y, will get eliminated. So I get 102x equal to 816 divided by 102 divided by 102. So x equal to 8 hours. Okay. Wait, don't box it yet. Let's go and see what they're asking. So part A, they ask, how long did it take him to get to his friend's house? Okay, so go to a friend's house, the time going, right? So that's this one here. So part A, the x equal to 8 hours. Okay, so that's this one here. And part B, how far was it from his home to friend's house? So how far, that's the distance. So that is this one here. Okay, so that's a part B. Okay, so part B is the distance is gonna be equal to 54 times x, which is the 8. Okay, so don't box that yet. Okay, because that's not the final answer yet. Okay, so D equal to, so get calculator. So 54 times 8 equal 432 miles. And so this would be the pink. Okay. So you can make sure you understand what they're asking. Okay, so you have to go and finish and try to answer the question. Okay, let's go to number 16. Okay, he says, buying bicycle from his home to picnic area at Lake Paris. Okay, so here's the home, and here's the lake. And because much of the path was uphill, he averaged only 16 miles per hour. So rate equal to 16 miles per hour. On a return, when it's coming back, the average speed is 24, so R equal to 24 miles per hour. Okay, his total time was 5 hours. Okay, so write down all the information. Okay, and so now you have to answer the question, but let's go and make the table. It's R times time equal to distance, and this is going, and this is return. So when it's going, the speed is 16, the time you don't know, so this distance will be 16x. Return, coming back, the speed is 24, the time you don't know, so you have to use y. Don't use the x because it does not say that they are the same time, so you have to use y. Different amount of time, different variables. Okay. Okay, so let's go and write the equation. So this is the distance going, so that's this one here. This is the distance returned, that's this one here. Then you can see they are equal, right? So these two are equal. So you got 16x equal to 24y. And then you have, because you have two variables, you need to have two equations. So one more equation is the total time. So this is the time going, this is the time return, and the total is 5. So that means the time going plus the time coming back equal to 5. Okay, so I'm going to move this over. So minus 24y, minus 24y. So make two equations similar so you can solve by elimination method. So you got 16x minus 24y equal to 0. Now you can substitute if you want to. You can move this over and do substitution method. But I'm going to use the elimination method. So this one I'm going to multiplied by 24. Okay, I'm going to eliminate the y. So multiply by 24. So I get 24x plus 24y equal to 120. And I'm going to put y over here. So 24x minus 24 plus 24y equal to 120. So when you add, you're going to get 40x equal to 120 divided by 40 divided by 40. So x equal to 3. Okay. Now, don't box it yet because you have to read the question and answer. So part A, how long did it take to get to the picnic area? So you're looking for time going. So the time going is this right over here. That's what you're looking for. So you're looking for x. So in this case, you can just write down x equal to 3 hours. Okay. So this would be the blue. Okay. Now you go to B. How far was it from his home to the picnic area? So you're looking for the distance. Okay, so you're looking for that. So in this case, your distance would be equal to 16 times x, which is 3. So distance equal to 48 miles. And so this is the pink.